Hi, welcome back. I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to do another tag for you today, and it is the most worn, let me make sure I get this right. It's the Summer 2012 most worn tag. Now sorry about that. I have the questions here on my iPhone, and I have all the products here, so let's get started. Okay, the first question is, what is the most worn nail polish that you've worn? Okay, those have to be my pinks and purples, and this isn't all of my pinks and purples, but I've used pinks and purples a lot this summer. One of my favorites is by the Wet n Wild Mega Last. It's on a trip, and it's a very pretty grapey, creamy grape color, I would call it. I use this a lot. I like this formula. I do wish that the brush was a little smaller. I do have rather small nail beds, so sometimes it was a little hard to do my nails, but I just really love this color a lot. I use this a lot. And then I have some colors by OPI. This is a really pretty pink color. It is in Chicago Get a Manicure. Love that. It's more of a dark raspberry, where you could use this in the fall. But most honestly, I live in a climate where I can dress and wear lighter colors year round because we don't really get cold here, and when we do, then I just, instead of wearing a light pink like this, I'll wear like a raspberry pink. This is another one that I wore in the summer, and it is Shorts Story, and it's a real pretty milky light Barbie pink, and I've talked about this one before. And the last pink was the Cancun Fiesta, and this is another real pretty pink color. So those are the nail polishes that I used a lot. Pink and purple were sort of my signature colors for the summer of 2012. Okay, the next one is most worn scent. Now I have two. One is my Bliss Eau de Toilette, which is a really pretty cucumbery light scent, very fresh. I use this a lot, as you can tell. I bought it in the beginning of the summer, and it's about halfway gone. And then I use this body spray by Bath & Body Works. This is my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works spray and scent. Not in candles, but in body lotions and scents. It's the Japanese Cherry Blossom. I use that a lot, and I have been using it a lot in the month of September into fall. Okay, the next one is most worn hair product. It would have to be my Herbal Essence Totally Twisted Curl Define and Hold Cream. During the summer, there were a lot of days where I washed my hair and let it air dry and worked with my curls, and I put this into my hair. What I did is just kind of squeeze some out, put it in between my hands to warm it up, start in the back and then move towards the front, and don't really scrunch the ends, because that's what really makes the frizzies happen for my hair. I just more worked it in and kind of squeezed it up top over here, closer to the root. So this would be the product that I used most for hair. Next one, most worn bag. Okay, the most worn bag I've already put away, but I'll take it out. It's one of my Coach bags, and I have it in the dust bag. I don't know the name of this one, but I ordered it online. It's a really cute bag. It's small, but it fits a lot of things. You can take off these little straps here, or this long strap, and make it as just a little over the shoulder or over the arm bag, or if you want to put it underneath as a clutch, you could use that. You open it up, and it has a fairly decent amount of room. I use this a lot in the summer. I ordered it in the beginning of the summer, and actually in the spring I ordered it, and I really like it. So that is the purse I use most of the summer. And the next thing, let's see, most worn shoes. Okay, that would have to be flip-flops, because it's very hot here in Florida. And if you excuse me for 1 second, I I'm back. These are one of the flip-flops that I wore. My mom actually got these for me around Christmas time at Steinmart, and they're by the company Mix It. They have a really pretty bluish gray and some little beads on there, and they go with a lot of the things that I wore in the summer. So those were my main flip-flops. I also have a pair that I didn't bring out by Rampage that are black on the top and have sparkly like beads on the top. Those are really comfortable, and I wore those a lot also. Okay, most worn accessory. I would have to say this bracelet. I received this bracelet at Christmas time, and it is just one of those bracelets with all the stones on a stretchy cord. I got it from one of my aunts along with a pair of earrings and a ring, and I really love it because it goes with so many different things. I can see myself wearing this into the fall too, with the brown and the beige colors on this. And like I said, here in Florida we can wear a lot of things in the winter and the fall especially that you can't wear up north because it's still pretty warm down here. So this would be my most worn accessory, along with this bracelet that I'm wearing now that I received from my goddaughter with the I forget what you call these symbols, but I have one of these, and then I have a pink one that has the evil eye on there. I wore those three bracelets most every day in the summer. Okay, the next thing would be most worn clothing item. For me, it was probably different cute tops and capris and some shorts. I didn't bring the shorts and capris out, but I brought one of my tops out that I wore a lot, and I bought it at Macy's in the beginning of the summer. I don't want to knock this down here. And it's by the company Style & Company, and it's really pretty. It's nice and baggy. It has a really nice design in the front with some beads and white, and it's very, very comfortable. It has detailing on the short sleeve, and it's one of those like tunic style tops, which I really like to wear. So that was probably the most favorite thing that I wore through the summer. Okay, the next thing would be most worn foundation. My most worn foundation was the Vitalumere Aqua, and this foundation actually started off for me as I didn't like it. I put it down for maybe 2 months, and then I picked it up for some reason and started using it again, and I really do like it. I might be trying some different types of foundations. I'm sort of getting an itch to try some new things, but this is something that I know I can purchase that does a really good job. I'm wearing it now, and I really like it. It's very lightweight, it covers good, and you can wear it alone or with a setting powder on top of it. Very, very nice. And I know that it's pretty costly, but you don't need a lot, and it seems that I've wore this so many times and I can shake it and tell you that I have so much more left, so it really goes very far. Okay, the next thing is most worn blush or bronzer. I made up a Z palette in the springtime, I think it was spring or summer, maybe summer, and this is it. And I have really wore these shadows a lot. I have some Tarte shadows, blushes up here. This is Doll Face, this is Exposed. This one here, I can't remember the name, is Passion. This is my NARS Orgasm, and I've had that for a long time. This one is my most favorite, and I've worn the most in the summer, and it's by the Hey Sailor collection. It's the Fleet Fast. I really like it because it's a nice combination of pink with a tiny bit of coral. Very, very pretty. I bought Doll Face by MAC during the summer. Really like that. And Peachy King is a very nice color too. And then this was actually one of my first ones by MAC, Plum Foolery, but I bought that I think in the fall last year. But this palette is the one that I've turned to most. It's very reachable on my vanity table here, and I like all the colors a lot, so that's what I have been wearing. mostly. Okay, the next one is most worn lip products. I've been really into glosses. Elf has some really nice glosses for just everyday. Tarte. I really love the NYX ones. They're very full coverage, or full color I should say. This one is a favorite of mine. It's the Tea Rose. It's very pretty. I'll do a little swatch. You can see that. Let me do a bigger one then you can see it. That's the color. And I like the smell of it. In a weird way, it reminds me of medicine I used to have to take when I had tonsillitis as a child. And I know that's not a good memory, but for some reason, I like the smell of the NYX glosses. As far as lipstick, I've reached a lot for my Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in the color Duval. It can be more of a fall color too, but when it goes on, it is just so sheer and pretty. It lasts, a decent amount of time. It's sort of a brown plummy color, and it is one of those colors that I don't have to think about. It goes with every blush that I have, and with almost every eye look I can do. That is a nice lipstick to just slap on my lips, and I am done. Okay, the next question is most worn mascara. Okay, during summer I've been on a journey of trying to find a mascara that I really like. It's been a rather difficult one because I found out about the Jordana Best Lash in the beginning of the summer, I think it was, by 30 Plus Some, Melissa. She's a very big fan of that product, and it is a really nice product. The only thing is there is something in the formulation that I'm allergic to, and it really irritates the dryness that I get in my eyes. I'm sorry about that, that was my phone. So I had to stop using that, and I've been going back and forth with some Almay mascaras. Nothing's really, what's the term, exciting me with mascaras. The one I'm using now is the Mega Plush Volume. I just did this in this makeup look that I recorded. It is okay. The only thing I do notice is that it sort of, what do you call it, like bleeds a little bit, or not bleeds, it smudges a little bit on the bottom, so I have to be careful. So it's not really the greatest. So long story short, I don't have a mascara that I really have enjoyed for the summer. If you have any ideas of mascaras that you tried that you really like, I can tell you now I can't use the Jordana, and I can't use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes because there's also something in that irritates my eyes. But if you have any other suggestions, I would love to hear it and check them out. So I'm still on the search. The next question is most worn eyeshadow. I really have been digging into and loving my Naked One palette, and this is a product for me that is so much similar to the Vita Lumiere Aqua, where I didn't really like it at first. I didn't like this at first. I thought it was too plain for me, and then I really started playing with these beautiful colors and just experimenting with them, and I realized that it is of such a beautiful palette that I really don't even need the Naked palette too, because I feel that I can create so many looks with this that this one is just great for me. So I guess it's a lesson learned with makeup that I don't always listen to, where sometimes we buy products and maybe we don't fall in love with them the first or second time we use them, but if we use them a couple more times, we kind of do. And those were products that I actually, that happened to me. Yeah. Sorry, my head was telling me one thing and then something else came out, but you got the point. Okay, the that was the last question. I thought that there were more because I have more things out here. But anyway, that was a really fun tag to do. I would like to see anyone else here do this tag. I will leave all the questions in the bottom information bar or information section. If you'd like to do it, I'd love to see it. If you have any questions or comments, as always, please comment below. If you are watching this and you are not subscribed, right up there I think it is, you can hit subscribe, and then you'll be sure to at least get notice of the videos when they come out after I upload them. I hope that you're having a great day, and thanks for your patience with this, with trying to find things that I thought I had near me. I hope that things are going well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.